What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to The Informed Trader. My name is Chris. Every day on this channel we analyze the stock market looking at different ticker symbols, just trying to give you the information you need to find the right investment. If you could do me a favor and hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps my small channel out here. And if you're new, why don't you go ahead and subscribe as well so you don't miss a daily video. Now, we're diving right in to today's topic. Now, obviously, I'm on Virgin Galactic holding stock here. Space, we did a video on this last week talking about the dip that it had in the past month, dropping from the mid 50s down to the mid 20s. And since then, we've seen a nice steady incline in the last 5 days, really just solid price action towards the upside with a few setbacks here and there, but overall upwards and onwards, which is good. We're back $10 positive. If you were able to get in down $23, you'd be up just about 30%. And obviously we finished out going into the weekend strong. But I want to talk about a company that is a sister company to Space, Virgin Galactic here, and that is called Virgin Orbit. Virgin Galactic's sister company is shopping for a SPAC deal. Virgin Orbit, the sister company of Virgin Galactic, will reportedly be the latest space company to go public through a merger with a blank check company. Richard Branson Satellite Launch Company has hired Credit Suisse Group AG and Liontree LLC to find a special purpose acquisition company, in short SPAC, to take it public, sources told the Wall Street Journal Friday. The sources also said Branson is looking for a $2.5 billion to $3 billion valuation for Virgin Orbit. He told CNBC in January that Virgin Orbit was considering a public stock listing via SPAC. Now, what does Virgin Orbit focus on? What do? They specialize in sending small satellites into orbit. All right, and I didn't realize there was even an industry for that, putting small satellites into space, but there's actually a big competition and a kind of a race to be one of the cheapest alternatives to do so. A lot of competition in the market for it. But the problem is, success stories are far and few between for small rockets to actually get into orbit with small satellites. It's just been a very expensive endeavor that not only Virgin Orbit has struggled with, but other companies as well. Virgin Orbit has a unique launch capability, but it has come at a high price. The challenge for Hart and his company is that one of the enabling features of this new generation of small sat launchers is their low price. These new companies, of which Rocket Lab has been the first and only competitor to reach orbit, are promising makers of small satellites timely and low-cost rides to precise orbits. To accomplish this, they must be able to build their rockets for less and run a lean operation. Now, as Virgin Orbit drives towards its second launch attempt late in 2020, it is not clear whether the company will be able to pull this off. Started in 2011 by Sir Richard Branson as an offshoot of his Virgin Galactic space business, Virgin Orbit has not revealed how much it has spent to date, but industry officials estimate it has expended between $500 million to $700 million developing Launcher 1 and the infrastructure to support it. Now, at the time of this article, there had not been a successful launch into orbit from Virgin Orbit. Now, what this article basically goes on to say is Virgin Orbit has spent way too much money to not have good results. And that was at this time when Virgin Orbit had not had a successful launch into space yet. But as we see now, a public listing would follow a successful test in January, so just 2 months ago, when a Virgin Orbit rocket launched 10 satellites into space after a key test flight stumbled in May. So that's what the previous article was based off of. It marked the first time a horizontal launch system reached space. So this is what's unique about Virgin Orbit. Instead of a vertical launch from Earth's surface, Virgin Orbit uses Cosmic Girl, a modified Boeing 747, to take the Launcher 1 rocket to an altitude of 35,000 feet, where it is released and ignited to continue on to space. That sticks them out from the competition. They're not just launching like traditional rockets do from the ground with a launch pad and all that goes into that. They just launch it straight off of a plane while it's in the air. So once again, this is going to be a SPAC stock once it comes public, and the question is, should you invest in this company? My honest opinion would be this would actually be a pretty safe play. I would think that investing in Virgin Orbit when it becomes public would be a good game play. All right, whatever SPAC decides to come and bring it public, I would be investing in that stock. Now, when you look at Virgin Galactic, right, it IPO'd just around $11 to $12, okay? And when you look at the fact that Virgin Galactic Holdings space has not been profitable yet, it's burning cash like there's no tomorrow, and obviously they're working towards an end goal, but you look at the price action that the stock has had the last 2 years, and if you would have got in at the bottom there, you would be sitting real good, all right? Now, I took a look at their webpage, and and I'm actually pretty impressed by what they've done and the contracts that they're sealing. Virgin Orbit aces second launch demo and deploys NASA payloads. Okay, this was back in January. This flight also marks a historical first. No other orbital class air-launched liquid-fueled rocket had successfully reached space before today. A new gateway to space has just sprung open. Virgin Orbit has achieved something many thought impossible, but they are having success, which is great. All the hundreds of millions of dollars that they've invested is starting to pay off. Notice here, Virgin Orbit to launch first satellite for Dutch Ministry of Defense. They're already signing contracts, they're getting deals to launch these small satellites, and all this is springing because of their successful attempts. And now companies and governments are looking to get in on this action because this is going to be one of the most cost-effective ways to get their small satellites into space. And here we have another deal. As of last month, Virgin Orbit pens launch deal with Sat Revolution. All right, so just good news all around. You can go through these articles, which is on their website. But the point is, we've got a company that's looking to come public, and you have a chance to get in at the beginning. I would say that this would be a good investment. If you like Virgin Galactic itself, then I think Virgin Orbit would be a great opportunity SPAC to get into. So yeah, guys, definitely keep your eye out on this one. Obviously, there's going to need to be some more research done and due diligence on the company when it comes out, but this is definitely a SPAC that I'm very interested in, especially in investing in it once it IPOs. So anyways, hopefully you find this useful. Definitely something interesting. Take a look at it. As always, leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps me out as we're growing. You're on the Informed Trader. Trade safely and wisely out there, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.